So we are here with my wife's 2009 Toyota Corolla LE. It used to be mine. The only car I have ever purchased brand new, and probably the only one I ever will purchase brand new. We've got almost 230,000 miles on the clock. And if you look at the headlights, cloudy and oxidized. It's wintertime, a lot more nighttime driving. This kind of oxidation can really impair your visibility. So we want to do something about this. And we're going to do a little head-to-head. On the passenger side, we are going to use lemon essential oil. I know, don't look at me like that. And for the sake of comparison, on the driver's side, we'll be using the commercial turtle wax kit that you can get at Advance or O'Reilly's or any other auto parts store. Let's get to it. Alright, first things first for the passenger side, got just plain old Young Living lemon essential oil. Got a friend who sells these. I'll throw a link to her store in the description. Just going to take a few drops. Little dab will do ya. Put it on a shop rag. And watch the magic. Look at that. We'll just buff it off a little bit with the dry part of the rag. Not perfect, but a definite improvement. Let's throw a few more drops on here. Take another pass at it. I should tell you I am not affiliated or sponsored by or anything else with Young Living. I just happen to have a large supply of them around the house. Look at that. That is it's not perfect, but it's a definite improvement over what we had. And it is kind of fogging back up. Well, that's definitely a little bit better than it was. Now, let's move on to the driver's side and the commercial turtle wax kit. Alright. So here's the turtle wax kit. I picked this up at Advance. Let's open her up, see what we get. Spoiler alert, I have used this kit before. It does give good results. It only lasts a couple of months before the lights fog back up again. So, we have spray lubricant. Perfect thing to spice things up. Lens clarifying compound. A food prep glove. A lens sealing wipe. A lens base coat wipe, and several buffing pads of various coarseness. So 1. Wash headlights to remove surface dirt. Tip, use masking tape to protect surrounding paint surfaces. Apply to a cotton cloth. We need the lens clarifying compound and a cotton cloth. Let's get another shop rag. So we have got our lens clarifying compound. I've got another shop rag. There's a seal in there. Are they afraid someone's going to drink this stuff? Might be contaminated. Oh, come on now. Don't make me stop recording. Alright. Squirt a little of this clarifying compound on the buffing rag. The paint on this car is trash, so definitely not bothering with the masking tape. I just want my wife to be able to see where she's going. And then we buff with the terry cloth. Dirt haze is up. Great spot for a time lapse, but I kind of want to show this in real time. Okay. See, this is already cleaning up very nicely. This is definitely comparable with the side that's been done with the essential oil. But we can take this further. Let's see. One lens. Restore one lens at a time. If lens turns clear, proceed to step 3. If lens is not clear after using lens clarifying compound 2. Oh. So, we need to apply a little spray lubricant. And begin rubbing with pad number 1. Pad number 1 is the green one here. It's got the number 1 printed on it. Just kind of want to go, back and forth, and then up and down. And yeah, the reason they recommend masking tape is this can potentially scratch the bejesus out of your paint. What we're doing at this point is literally sanding off a layer of plastic. Good shot there. Alright. Now we use spray lubricant as necessary. Flip to the tan side, back and forth in the opposite direction. We dry it off with a cotton towel, cue the shop rag. That is looking better. Again, it's not 100%, it's still kind of scratched up and cloudy. So we want to do more of this clarifying compound. Again, it's not perfect, but still a huge improvement. Okay. Now we apply the lens base coat. If you're careful about sealing these up, you can reuse them. See, now there we go. Now that looks a million times better. Alright, and then once dry, you follow with the lens sealing. Alright, this is dried. Now we're going to put the lens sealing wipe on. Go. Now that's impressive. That almost looks showroom new. So once again, we have lemon essential oil on the passenger side, commercial turtle wax kit on the right hand side. I'm gonna say the turtle wax kit just blows it out of the water. That looks almost brand new. This, it's better, but it's still cloudy. So yeah, lemon essential oil, if you're really in a pinch, it'll clean your headlights up. Enough to improve your visibility somewhat, but if you've got the time, get the commercial kit, do it right. I'll throw a link in the description. Now I'm back here on the passenger side. As I said, lemon oil did clean it up somewhat, but just not nearly as well as the turtle wax kit. So we're gonna just put the lens clarifying compound from the kit on here. And get it all over myself in the process. And we're just gonna see what happens. Get it to haze up. Now we're seeing some improvement. Right, now looking at the car, using the lemon oil and the clarifying compound, now it's starting, the passenger side is starting to look comparable. Let's do the base coat and sealing wipe on the passenger side and see how things look. Here we go, base coat wipe. Well, there we go. Now that looks almost comparable to the driver's side, but without all the effort involved in sanding and buffing with the pads. So this goes in the wing column. Let's let that dry and hit the final step, the sealing wipe. And we're done. Alright, not too shabby. There you have it, folks. Initially, the turtle wax kit performed better than just the essential oil on its own. However, using the essential oil, lemon essential oil first, I was able to eliminate the whole sanding, buffing step with the turtle wax kit. That was done in a lot less time. So, if you happen to have essential oils laying around the house, I would definitely suggest using it to make your life a little easier, but would I go out of my way to purchase it? Well, that's your call. At any rate, I will see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe.